Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another live. And before we get started with our plan, there's so many things I want to start today's live session with. The first of all, I'm going to talk and wish you all who celebrate Diwali all over the world, wishing you all a very, very happy Diwali. So, what is Diwali? Diwali is a festival of lights, usually symbolizes spiritual victory over dharma over adharma, light over darkness, good over evil, and knowledge over ignorance. So, I'm wishing you all, I hope this Diwali illuminates your life with lots of peace, joy, happiness, prosperity, vibrant health. And with that, I'm sure people are still celebrating it today, but you can all see that we celebrated yesterday. Some people are celebrating it today. And other than that, of course, we also shared Diwali this year with Halloween. So people who celebrate Halloween, happy Halloween to them. And last but not the least, I did my early voting. This, as you can see, I voted early for the candidate to become the president of United States of America. So I think I was just waiting for some people. So with that, let's start today's session, which is, do you have a plan for success? Now, today in this session, what I would be mostly talking not about, usually I say I'll be talking about this, but in this session, what I'll not be talking about is goal setting, smarter goals, smart goals, method, one goal at a time, things of that nature. So I'll be addressing something very different. So watch it till end, and I'll also be sharing with you all a method which I think has played a major success um, in my own achieving goals, and it might help you as well. And some of my clients have also used it. So let's talk all about it. So, what are we talking today? So, we're talking about that when you think of a success, what exactly are you thinking about it? How to achieve a success? Now, it's very apparent that when you're talking about success, you're definitely talking about a goal in your lives. It could be in any area of your life. So you just pick one area where you are thinking you're not able to achieve success, and then we'll talk one by one about it. So, one of the major things which people leave out, which I have seen it when we talk about success, is the momentum. Momentum is something which is very overlooked, and people think that, oh, it's nothing, it's just hardly a word, but it's not. It's a whole concept for you where you can predict the results, whatever you're trying to achieve, and it gives you direction towards it. And basically, it's nothing. Momentum is a positive energy and the progress that builds over time as you work towards a goal, right? Most of the people, which I have seen it in my own coaching sessions, they miss out on momentum, and that's why they're not able to achieve their goals. People think momentum is very a nominal word, but it is not. It is seriously the positive attitude for you to keep going towards your goal. I would say, in other words, it's a driving force for you. It's one of the most important force for you, which you need to understand. So now you've understood the power of momentum, right? So I would give you roughly around 7 techniques how you can build upon a momentum when you're trying to go towards a goal or when you're trying to achieve your goals. So I think number one, I would say, create a reliable network. Now, like I said, I'll not be talking about the people. I've already talked about how successes should be. So network is very important. Most of us, what we do, sorry, when we leave out on momentum, our network is not good. People who we surround with are not good, in a way where we are looking for a support, but they are not able to give us a support in a way. Probably it could be an emotional support, it could be somebody who can propel you thinking towards your success, whatever it is. But definitely have a good network around you. Number two is be fearless. So it is so interesting. I think 4 or 5 years back, I was talking to one of my client, and they had an issue understanding of what is being fearless. So I said, just do something which you think you're not able to do it. Just go out and do something. So if you really want to try your ability to feel the fearlessness, I would strongly advise you to go out and try something which you have not done it. So that gives you a little edge over where you were earlier. Okay. So try this out. Then you slowly and gradually become fearless. Then you are no longer in the, ad- I would say, influence of the external factors, right? It is very important for you, if you really, really want to achieve goals in your life, you have to think something on the terms of being fearless. Next one is, yes, people do talk about manage your time. You see how you're managing your time. Where are you spending most of your daily hours? So that's why you can write down, okay, I'm spending it over here, and should I be spending this much of hours on this one? So most of the people, they these days have this difficulty of spending too much on social media. So you can curtail some of the hours over there, and you can just write down anywhere. Okay, so where you are basically spending your time. The next one is finances. Now people would say, no, I don't think I need a help in my finances. That's not the point here. See, when you're able to completely understand your finances, where you're coming from and where you're going to, you are in control of your mind. So what happens, your mind knows, because finances what is something which is very tangible, which you can see it, right? So you know exactly, and it's very mathematical. There is nothing, you spend $1, you save $1, you spend $10, you save $10, you get X amount of salary. So everything is very clear cut over there. So what your mind is getting message once you start managing your finances, that everything should be done in proper manner with the proper mathematical understanding of it. So that's why finances are very important. Don't leave out on finances when you're trying to look towards some kind of success. Okay. Next one is work upon your focus. So a lot of people have this hard time. I think the ADHD, a lot of people have those where they are not able to focus on something very easily. So I would strongly suggest that do some of the exercises where you are able to focus one thing at one time. For instance, if you're working with something, let's say you have multiple goals to work upon, but just pick one goal which you prioritize and just do it diligently and just work with it, right? So that you are able to literally put all your focus on that particular thing, or on that particular goal. The next one people don't talk about often is write down everything. Yes, I know things have changed a lot, right? When I look back, we had a good habit of writing down things, but I would strongly advise you, get in the habit of at least writing 5 to 10 minutes, because what you're doing, you're somewhere programming your subconscious mind. So it's a very powerful technique, very simple. A lot of people have done it. We have done it in the past as well, but now we're kind of forgotten about it. So just write down whatever you're trying to achieve. Okay. So if you do these 7 techniques, or just pick any one of them and start working with it, because these all techniques are going to help you to get into the mindset of a successful person, or a successful whatever you achieve, whatever you're trying to achieve in your goals. Okay. So next one, the one thing which I'll be talking about, which is I think the utterly important, and we as a people don't look at it that way, but I really want you to focus on this one, so that it doesn't overwhelm you. So that is a habit forming. So now what I want you to do, that don't look at habit as a bigger task. I want you to look at a habit as a very unnoticeable task, right? That will help you to form a habit into getting more successful. All right, so we all know that one of the methods which I say that if you cannot change it, stop it, or improve your any of your habits, forget about the successes. So you don't want to look at successes, and you don't want to have a plan over it. Okay. So now, what is a habit? Habit is a nothing, something which you have a tendency of a usual manner, right? Which you have been doing for a very long, long time. So it's nothing. It's just a habit which is subconsciously engraved in you, and you have been doing it for a very long time. Now, if you know your habit is not giving you results, so what do? You change your habit. So that's what we are talking today about. Now, one of the rules which I, like I said, today, if you have to pick any one of this for your success plan, I would strongly advise you or recommend to you pick the financial one, because most of the people, once they start getting hold of their finances, once they start managing their finances, everything changes around them. And this have seen it with so many with of my clients, and I can tell you that start doing it something today which would help you work with your finances. So what I call as a 5% rule. Now 5% is not a huge number, I hope not for you all. So 5% is a very small number, right? Now, what you could do, you can aim yourself to get 5% better. That's it every day. Here, I'm talking about something which you could do it every single day on the daily basis, right? So, if you want to move towards a success plan, you have to form a habit which you are doing unconsciously every single day without a fail. Please pay attention to this one. Okay. So, this you have to do it on the single, every single day without a fail. So, you can do it for 30 days and try it out. So, like I said, I would want you to do 5% improvement. Now, why not less than that? Because I want you to feel a little bit of challenged also. I don't want you to take it so lightly when you really want to have a success plan towards your goal. Okay. So 5% could be anything. I want, if you are working, you can put your 5% of your salary, or if you are not working, if you want to start saving, you can put 5% of your salary, and that would help you too for next 30 days. So very simple but very powerful one. And I want you to do something of this sort. So like a $5 weekly basis, which is nothing, which is like 4 weeks, $20, if you want to apply it and start doing it today. All right. So somewhere it is programming your mind towards success and how you understand success. Now, another thing which is very powerful, and I have been talking to a lot of people about it, is these are all simple techniques, right? Gratitude. So gratitude, as we all know, is just a state of mind where you are feeling relaxed about something, where you feel that you have it, and so it helps you to build upon more of it. Okay. So basically reflecting three things on the daily basis. Now, three things doesn't have to be, you have to write down only those three things. Three things could be very random as well. For instance, right now, if I have to take this, that uh, number one, I celebrated Diwali with my family and friends, and I feel so blessed and so grateful for it. Number two, I'm so grateful I'm doing this live for you all, and you might get some benefit out of it. It's like a very random but very powerful, which is good for you. And the third one I would say is simply thank you for 15,000 plus followers on my Instagram and so many other platforms, and on the YouTube as well, 5,000. So I'm so grateful for you all coming and watching my videos, and helping and inspiring me to get better and better. So, just simple three things randomly you could do. Now comes a very important one. If you can write them, even better. Okay, you can keep changing them. Don't worry about it. I don't know, so many people say keep repeating the ones. Please don't do that. Let it be a little bit more random, so that your brain is getting primed and it's getting up to date as well along with it. Okay, so you can change new things, but if something is constant, you can keep that one, but you can change multiple times. Okay, so don't get too much, because a lot of people ask me, should I change it, should I keep it? So please don't get into too much of that. Just write three things or reflect three things which you are grateful for today or tomorrow, and do it for 30 days. All these exercises which I'm telling you, I are probably to be done for 30 days. Now, how honestly, um, I define my success, because now you want a success plan. So these are the things which you should be seriously considering. It's not, it is a goal is a part of it, but you have to do so much more to achieve your goal, right? So just don't be just focused on that one clear goal, but you need to do so much more with that, right? So if I have to define success to you all, I mean, which is SUCCESS, for me, it's see, select, see yourself where you are at. Simple, right? This is your success plan. See yourself, evaluate yourself completely. Then I would say, understand your shortcomings, your weaknesses. So, something you cannot do, something you are not able to achieve quickly, change it a little bit, tweak it a little bit, see how you can make it better, right? So, you can always try that. Now, C is again create a habit. And like I said, I talked to you about the 5% rule. Create a habit which is very unnoticeable for you, and you're still keeping it going on, right, for 30 days. So, something which is unnoticeable for you can, like I said, save some money, as little as dollar, as little as I would say 50 cents, whatever works for you. But keep doing something for next 30 days and see how it changes your life. And it gives you a solid plan where you are thinking to achieve your goals, and it'll become easier for you. Okay. Now, the other C would be clear your mind of doubts. A lot of people, like I said, you have to do something fearless. So today, if you really want to write down a success plan, please go and do something fearless, which you are afraid of. Or let's say, even as I would say, as simple as that, if you have an argument with something and you want to clarify something and you're afraid of doing that, pick up the phone and do it. Because what you're doing is you're training your mind to understand that you can do it, because your mind is resisting it something. So you have to become fearless. Otherwise, no success plan would work for you ever. Please try to understand. So you have to work about around it, and also with your mind, because there's no point if I can give you tons and tons of success plan formulas and all that things, nothing would work for you. But it's better to work with yourself with the simple things, conquer them, then move to the next level of things. Okay. So then the next one is, you have cleared your doubts, anything you have in your mind. Then E stands for embrace yourself, so the way you are. Just embrace everything about you. Okay, if something is not working, it's not working, that's fine. Just embrace it, because we are such in a hurry about everything in our lives. We don't understand the emotion of embracing things, situations in our life. Only the negative ones play a very prominent roles in our life. But I really want you to seriously think about this, all the situations, embracing yourself. You might have helped somebody, you might have argued with somebody. Both are emotions, and mind knows both of them, right? So you need to understand these both emotions should be properly understood. So embrace yourself. So right now, if I'm sitting here, if I have to embrace myself, how would I do it? Oh, everything is perfect, I can close my eyes or keep my eyes open, just embracing. If something is going right or something is going, I'm not into the judgment zone right now. Okay, so just embrace yourself, don't judge yourself at all. Okay, next one is S, self confidence. Start building upon your self confidence. Like I said, you can have tons and tons of written success plans, business plans, work plans. They would not do anything if the foundation of you is not clear to you. If you are, as a person, not a confident person, you might not be able to achieve what you want in your life. Okay, so self confidence, start building upon it. Okay, I've done tons and tons of videos where I really talk about self confidence, self esteem, self worth, a lot of these things. By the way, they're all different. Today I'm just talking about your confidence here, so start building upon it. And to be honest with you, I just gave you a very powerful tip just few minutes back. What was that? Be fearless, and that will help you to build your confidence also, right? Something you're afraid of doing, something you are shying away yourself not doing it. Try it out, do it, and just no judgment zone again. If it goes wrong, it goes wrong. If it goes right, so you're going level up. You can try something else, again, you're going level up. All right. So that's all about self. And then the last one is I really want you to do a self positive talk if you have not been tried it. You have to put yourself once in a while in a position where you think what your strengths are. So the only time you can talk a self positive talk where you know your strengths very, very clearly. So keep working on your strengths, once a week or once, if you're working with a plan. Then only your success plan, you'll be able to execute it well. Otherwise, it's just a piece of paper you would have. I have so and so goal. I have to do so and so. Oh my God, why I'm not achieving? What is going on? What obstacles I'm having? There could be all technicalities over in that area. But this basic understanding of yourself is the key to winning any success plan and to really getting over those obstacles and achieving what you want to achieve. Okay, that's why I told you in the beginning of this live session, I'll not be talking about goal setting, smarter, smart goals, this focus, that, this method, that's man, nothing of that sort. It is all about you. You want a success plan? This is the simplest success plan you can work upon and get started and achieve your goals. Start working with this tip, 7 tips I gave you over there. Then I gave you what success should look like. It should start with you and then it should be able to vibrate outside. All right. So, any questions about today's success plan and how you should be looking at it now from today onwards? So this live was basically for the people who have tried so many things, so many success plans, but it again goes back to you where you want to start from and how you're doing inner words, how you are looking at yourself. If you want a success outside, you need to see yourself as first successful and achieving all those parameters I just told you about. So, once again, thank you all for being with me today. Thank you for your likes. And I think if we can move on, and I think next week I'll see you again with another topic where I'll give you something where your brain is getting little tweaked to work towards whatever you're trying to achieve in your life. And thank you so much. And you all have a wonderful day.